Hey everyone! Thank you for joining me again this week. Today I'm going to be doing a lash extension review and sort of giving you guys a week by week look and update as my lash extensions wear. Now this is actually a month after I already got my lash extensions done. The video that I had done about my 1 week update and sort of giving an intro of, what type of lashes I got and everything, I accidentally deleted that video. And so instead now I'm just going to be sort of doing the intro now and filling you guys in on how my lashes stood up over the first week. And so I'll be putting in pictures of when I first got my lash extensions done, and then as I'm talking right now I'll kind of be putting in video that I shot the first week after my lash extensions were put on. So unfortunately in that video I don't have a close-up of what they looked like, but just take my word for it, after the first week they still looked pretty much like how they did when I first got them put on. Over the first week I did have a little bit of fallout, but it was nothing too significant. It was only like a few lashes here and there. So they still looked on point. So I got my lashes done at Lashmere Loft here in Windsor, Ontario. I got the classic set of lashes done. So that's just where they put on a single lash onto each eyelash. And so the whole process, I believe, took about 2 hours, maybe a little bit more than 2 hours. And then so the whole process was really nice. It was a really cozy, relaxed environment. I'm pretty sure I nodded off a couple of times. And the staff there were really nice, really welcoming, very knowledgeable as well. So after I got my lashes done, it felt like, right afterwards, it felt like I had nothing on my lashes. They were completely comfortable. I didn't have any sort of irritation from it or annoyance from the lashes. And I was so happy with the way that they looked. I think that they looked so beautiful, exactly what I wanted. I wanted to get the classic set over the volume set, just because for me, that's just what works best for me. I like more of a natural look. So the classic set versus the volume set was a better option for me. If you like a little bit more lashes and you like wearing false lashes a lot, I would recommend trying the volume set. So those ones are different from the classic set just because on each of your individual lashes, they put on 3 lashes, so it kind of makes it a little bit more fuller. So I was very, very happy with my lashes. For the first 24 hours, you can't get your lashes wet or be around any steam or anything like that. So even kind of taking a shower, I had to wait 24 hours to do that. And they give you a little brush to sort of comb your lashes, which I really recommend because when you wake up in the morning, the lashes are kind of every which way. So they sort of need to be brushed out regularly. So as I said, for the first week, I barely had any fallout. I had a couple of lashes sort of come out, but other than that, they looked really good. I was really happy. So I don't think that there's too much more to say about that first week. I was really happy with the first week. So the next couple of clips will kind of show how my lashes were over the following weeks. I'll give you a 2-week update, a 3-week update, and a 4-week update. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Hey everyone! So today is the 2nd week of having my lash extensions. So what I sort of found this week is I'm having a lot more fallout of my lashes, both just the natural lifespan of my lashes. Lash extensions are coming off with my lashes that are just falling out naturally, but I've had actually quite a few fall out just the lash extensions. So I kind of have areas of my eyes that have pretty much no lash extensions there. And I find that it's more just on this side. So I don't know, because they say you're not supposed to sleep on your side or sleep on your stomach while you have lash extensions, because if you're sleeping on your face, then that's going to like, you know, mess them up and have them come off a little bit easier. So I have been trying. Obviously it's really hard when you're asleep and unconscious to make sure that you're not lying in a certain position and lying on your face. But I've been trying very hard, and I don't think I've been lying on my side, but who knows? Like I said, when you're unconscious, it's hard to sort of know and control what you're doing. But other than that, I haven't worn any mascara on my lashes. I've barely worn really any makeup at all in the last 2 weeks, week. And I haven't used sort of like any products in and around my lashes that have oil or could, you know, make them fall off a little bit easier. So I still think that they look pretty good. So again, today, you know, I'm not wearing any heavy eye makeup, so you can sort of see the lashes. Like I said, I do not have any mascara on. I have not worn any mascara yet. And I think for the most part, they still look pretty good, even though there's been quite a bit of fallout of the lashes. So I'll just zoom in. As you can see, this is what they look like. So as I said, this eye looks a lot better than this eye. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm missing quite a bit of lashes right here. Sort of right here, I have quite a bit of lashes missing. So you can just see my natural lashes. And there's only like a few lash extensions in that area. And I'm also missing quite a few on my inner lashes here as well. But overall, as you can see, they're still holding up pretty good. But like I said, I'm a little bit disappointed that, you know, at the 2-week mark, there's already sort of significant lash loss. So usually you're supposed to book your refills at 2 to 3 weeks. You can go as much as 4 weeks, but they don't really recommend that. And so right around this time, I could get a lash refill. I was kind of hoping that they would last at least to the 3-week mark, and they kind of really didn't even, these lashes didn't really even last until the 2-week mark. It was really around the first week, week and a half, where I had started to have like significant amount of lashes come out, and that's when these lashes came out, was just at around a week and a half, just after I made my last update video. So that kind of sucks. I'll kind of see how it fares over the next week and how it is going to be at the 3-week mark. So yeah, so we'll see how the next week goes, and I will give you guys another update at the 3-week mark and see how they're pretty much holding up. So yeah, so I'll see you guys in another week. Hey everyone, so it is week 3 now of having my lash extensions, and I am not too happy. I don't have any mascara on my eyes right now. I have worn mascara twice this week, just a little itty bitty bit on the very tips of the lashes, because, as I will show you, the lashes on the left side have pretty much all fallen out. And this week I definitely noticed a lot of lash fallout. Not just like some of the lashes that are falling out are definitely just my natural lashes just going through their natural cycle, and so the lashes that are coming out with my own natural lashes. But I'd still say the majority that are falling out are just the lash extensions. So I am not too happy with that. Like last week that I showed in the 2-week update, you know, it was just a couple that were missing from this eye, and now as you can see, it's pretty much this whole side of my left eye. I have like 2 lashes hanging off on the end right here, hanging on. And I am extremely disappointed by this. Like I said, I have been taking very good care of them. I've only worn mascara twice now, and that was once like all of these lashes fell out. And it's been bare like this. This didn't just happen within the last day or two. Like after I did my 2-week update, it was within like a day or two that mostly all of these fell out. So it was really only after like 2.5 weeks that it started looking this bad. And I'm a little disappointed by that because you're supposed to, like, the normal time to get your lash extension refills is at 2 to 3 weeks. And so you would think at 2 to 3 weeks that you have some fallout, but it's not looking like terrible. And I think that they look terrible right now. Like, you can clearly see like a difference between huge lash extensions and then my own natural lashes. And it shouldn't be like that. Like, today would be the day that I'd be going in and getting them refilled, and they'd have to like refill like almost like this entire eye, because like on both eyes, just sort of like the inner corners are starting to fall off too. So my right eye, I feel like it looks a lot better. And if both eyes sort of look like this is what I was expecting it to look like at 3 weeks. Like, there's definitely noticeable lashes, less lashes, but it still looks good, you know? So I'm a little disappointed, but I will probably give my full sort of recommendation after 4 weeks. So I will check back in with you guys in another week, and that will be 4 weeks of having my lash extensions, and we'll see what they're like then. Hello everyone, it is week 4 now of having my lash extensions in, and so I'm just going to show you, give you guys an update of what it looks like at now 4 weeks, and kind of give my overall thoughts on lash extensions and if it was worth it. So I am not wearing any mascara right now, and I'll do a little bit of a close-up on my eyelashes, but as of right now, they're in a pretty sad state, I guess. So on my left eye, where I had like the most fallout over these 4 weeks, pretty much after I shot my 3-week update, like the next day or the day after that, like I had like 3 eyelashes left, 3 eyelash extensions left on that side for like the rest of the week. And then on my right eye, that one was holding up a little bit better, but as you can see right now, quite a bit has fallen out, and there's just huge chunks of areas where there are no eyelash extensions. I will say though that I have been wearing mascara a lot more this week than I have the past week, or the previous week before that, just because obviously there's so many eyelash extensions missing that if I wanted to go out and put on makeup, I had to put on mascara, or else I just looked like this, like kind of incomplete. My overall thoughts of eyelash extensions, for me personally, I don't think it was worth it. I felt like they only looked really good for like the first week and a half, and then after that I started having significant amounts of eyelashes falling out, and I'd have like chunks where it was just completely bare, and I was only at the 2-week point. And normally that's like the first point where you can, you know, get your refill for your lash extensions. And I just feel like they should have at least lasted and looked nice until that 2-week mark. So I tried to do everything to make them last as long as possible. Like I said, I didn't put any mascara at all on them for the first 2 weeks. I barely wore any makeup at all. I didn't use any oil products near my face. If I did wash my face, it was always with like, you know, water-based products, and I made sure to be very careful not to get anything around my eyelashes. Like I said previously, the only thing I can think of that might have worn them out a bit quicker was the fact that sometimes I lie on my side, and so the pillow might have been pressing into my face. But I just feel like if that's what happens when you have eyelash extensions and you have to like lie rigidly on your back the whole entire time, or else you're at risk of your eyelashes extensions falling out, I just don't think that that's worth it. I don't think I'll be getting lash extensions again and making it a permanent thing, just because, you know, it's like I said, I got the classic set, and that's $120 for a full set. And for me, I would have had to have gone back every 2 weeks to get the refills, because I definitely was going to push it to the 3 weeks, because I was already having like significant lash loss then, and having to put on mascara too, because you know, there was so much lash extensions missing. And obviously the point of getting lash extensions is so I don't have to worry about putting on mascara. So to then always have to go back every 2 weeks for a $45 refill, spending $45 every 2 weeks, you know, $90 every month, it wouldn't be worth it for me. And I expected a lot more out of these lashes to last a little bit longer. You know, I wasn't expecting them to make it to these 4 weeks and look perfect. But I was expecting at least to the 2 or 3 week mark for them to still be looking good, because that's when you're supposed to go get the refills. If you guys have gotten lash extensions, please let me know your experiences down in the comments. I want to know if this is sort of a normal experience, like is this just how long they're supposed to last? Or are they supposed to last a little bit longer? Maybe, you know, maybe I'll give it a second try if most people tell me that they're supposed to last a little bit longer. But yeah, so overall, I was kind of really disappointed with them, and I don't think I'll be getting lash extensions again. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a like, a thumbs up if you did, and make sure to subscribe as well. Thank you guys so much for joining me this week, and I hope to see you all next time. Bye!